It's a short video of the 36 BHQ. It's a 2021. We bought this new in 2021, and there's always something you want to do different, you know. So we've added a couple things like the flag up front here. It easily comes out. We store it inside the closet when we're not needing it. Same thing with the little Torres. You can see our little marker we got made there. We had that made in Mackinac, Michigan. Had a real nice weekend there. Anyway, so back to the camper itself. So there's some things we wanted to add to make it better for us. So one of the things is we lived in it for a couple of months. We needed a little extra storage, so I built this little storage cabinet down here. It actually is pretty messy in there right now, but it did really well for us. I had a lot of things stored there, paper, products, that kind of thing for when we were living in here. The sink outside, I know a lot of people have that regular sink faucet that comes across like this, and it was for us was a little too small for us to get our hands into there, so I added a residential bathroom sink out here, and it actually, see how much room is in here. It's really nice, and it serves a better purpose now than just an outdoor useless sink. Now we have use out of it. I can wash things with it. I actually thought about replacing it again with one of the ones that has a little pull-out faucet, but we'll look at that later. This has been working good for us. So coming inside, we also added this little cabinet. You can see as you come in here. And what it did is it gave us a little less closet space, but you can see it's still very usable. I added that little rack there to hold our stuff on, but the rat coat hooks are still up there. We still hang coats off of that. All of our shark equipment's in there for the vacuum. Coming to the camper itself, my son's an electrician, which I really appreciate. He added this pop-up plug for us. So that pop-up plug we can actually plug in right there. It has USB ports on it. Oops. That just kind of hides away there when you're not using it. He also, for my son, lucky, like I said, he's an electrician. He ran this power over here to that pop-up port, and you see how he ran it along the floor baseboard there, or the base there. And then back in the corner, I can't pull the couch out unfortunately, but back in the corner, when you purchase the 36 BHQ, it's got this weird plug for your theater seating to plug into. My son actually took that out and then put in a regular house plug back there, and then ran that along there to connect it all together. But it's so much better instead of having that dumb plug back there. Something else we did is, nobody knows how much a pain in the butt these cabinets are. We put the little operating rods, there's little gas rods, to hold it up. That way it's not flopping down on it. Each one of those has it on there, so it was really a really good addition to do. Some decor, we put up here. My son and I are both veterans, Army veterans, so I wanted to kind of reflect that for us. Got the little family up there, picture, and then that's my wife's favorite right there. It says those who walk with God always reach their destination. Kind of a fitting thing for a camper. So yeah, so we did a little decoration to it. And then usable space. We wanted to make it all usable we possibly could. So we actually added shelves like this right here is an added shelf. That's normally just one big open space. We added that there so we can get a little more usage out of it. Even in this cabinet here, we added this shelf up here to get, again, a little bit more useful space out of it. Down here, next to the stove, same thing, another shelf in there. Anyway, all these little spaces, I know it don't seem like much, but that one little shelf just adds so much more storage room for you. So we like it. Then, of course, the TV, we got a Vizio Smart TV, replaced the regular TV that was in here. Still wasn't loud enough, so I got a little sound bar to put on there. Kicks out pretty good sound, so I really glad we did that. It's nice to be able to sit. We don't watch much TV, but when we do, we like to be able to hear it, so got that going. Now, this right here, for those 36 BHQ owners that know this, that corner right there, such a useless space when it was prior to us putting that cabinet in there. When you go into the closet side, it just kind of goes back into this wedge, and there's really not anything you really do with it, So I saw another guy on Facebook post, he turned his corner into something like this right here, and I thought, what a great idea. I want to give that a try. First time I ever tried something like this. I'm so glad it turned out okay, but I did the cabinet itself, and then my son come over and he did the electrical for me, put the plug in there, put all the lighting in there. So I have a little switch here too. If I play with this, you can actually change it, the colors to blue, green, red, back to white, and it also has a dimmer, make it brighter or dimmer. So it's really nice for at night, like a night light if you want. Yeah, it works really good. Of course, put the little towel rack there. This is my daughter's room. She's 15, and that couch that was in here just was not comfortable for her. My son came over to stay one time and used it as well, so the same thing. So we decided to rip it out and just put a regular twin size bed in there. So that's just a regular metal frame mattress, or metal frame twin bed. So what I did is I just basically took that there and dropped it in its place. And yeah, it works out really good. She enjoys it. You know, it's a lot more comfortable. We put a regular residential mattress in there, makes it a lot better. So yeah, so a couple of little things we're adding to it. But you know, steps too. My daughter, my youngest, she's 8. Well, she's 7 now. She'll be 8 soon. Said her feet always hurt with those little round rungs. So I added these steps in here. Put a little grip tape on there, keep her grip on there. She likes it so much better now, doesn't hurt her feet anymore. So that's an idea if you want to try to make your steps a little more comfortable. Her upstairs loft is a mess, so I do apologize for that. Not really a lot to add to there, just, you know, a curtain for her because she likes to have a little privacy as well, so that helps. Same as the outside, the sink in here was a little kind of hard to access, so we put this another residential faucet in here. It's a residential bathroom faucet. Easy to hook up, just regular hookups like your camper would normally have. But yeah, it made it so much easier to be able to reach inside here. Much more room, so we're so glad we did that. Just some hooks, you know, for your towels and whatnot, so we added over there. This right here was I don't want to say it was a game changer, but it sure was nice to get this in here. We took out the regular shower head, put that shower head in its place, and I'll tell you what, the pressuring is so much better. Again, real simple. I bought that at Walmart for I think $36, somewhere around there. It wasn't a whole lot, but well worth the expense. Got to replace this one. To show you here still. Bedroom. We added those 2 little shelves on the side. There's one on that side. My wife and I both use a CPAP machine, and there's nowhere to go with the CPAP in this thing. So we added that first. After I did that, I thought, again, looking on Facebook, another couple had cut their bed down to a queen size. I was like, hey, that's a great idea. I'll cut it to a queen size. We'll have some more shelf space, and sure enough, we did. And I don't know if anybody else has done this, but if you cut it down to a queen, it gives you so much more room. It's unbelievable how much difference it is. But we also went and purchased online, I think from Wayfair. We purchased these little cabinets right here. They got some little cup holders, or little cups in there to put your stuff into, like the TV remote. Our plug for our phones, you know, all that's right there. So yeah, the queen size bed's a little bit more narrow, but it gives you much more space to be able to get in there. Easier to make the bed. I mean, all kinds of stuff that's just so much more beneficial. So glad we did that. I had a couple of hooks, you know, for my hats and whatnot. The TV, that's a 32-inch, 42-inch TV we added in there. A couple more hooks over there. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're working on. We're adding things, trying to make it more homey, so when we go out, we can feel more at home all the time. And every chance I get, I see something else I want to add, then I add, you know, something new all the time. So anyway, that's what we've done. Any ideas you guys have that you've done, we'd love to be able to hear your ideas and be able to, you know, continue to improve upon our home away from home. And we love our 36 BHQ. Bought it in 2021, brand new, and been to Colorado in it, all over Michigan, up peninsula, lower peninsula. We're going to Florida here shortly, so it's been a dream for us. It really has, and we're really so happy we had it. So that's my little show for the day. Well, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.